Good morning or good afternoon or good evening, my friends. I want to welcome you to 60+life. My name is Christine Ochola. For those who are here for the first time, I thank you for being here and making my channel to grow, and I don't take that for granted always. I am traveling home today, as always the case during end year. I always travel ahead of my family just to go and prepare and make sure everything is arranged, everything, the compound is neat, so that when they come to a beautiful place. I find joy in doing that every year. And so Jael came and picked me up, and we are on our way home. I flew this time, and our Pride of Africa disappointed us a bit. We were at the airport for many hours. So I have arrived in Kisumu very late. I know God will take us home safely. It is also raining. Jael has also told me that China Square is in Kisumu. So I just want to pass by and see what they have, if it is the same as the one in Nairobi. And sure enough, it is so beautiful. The shelves are just the same. If you are inside here, you would not know that you are not visiting one of the big ones back in Nairobi. So I just wanted to find out what they have and maybe pick one or two things. You can never miss something to pick. So we are done and we are heading home. As you can see, it is night and it is also drizzling. Actually, it has rained a lot when we were inside the shopping mall, but now it has decreased a bit. We took so many hours, and as I can tell you, it is now midnight. So I arrived home at midnight. I left my house in Nairobi at noon, and I am arriving at home at midnight. Much as I thought I was going to be there faster, and that is why I chose to fly. I believe those who left Nairobi by road arrived home many hours before me. But life is like that. I had to call James to let him know that I am coming late, so they waited for me. So I woke up in the morning and I found that he was trimming the fence very beautifully. And I just wanted also to let him know that I can also do it. And I tried my best, but he said his work is just marvelous. He's cutting them so beautifully. I thank God for this young man. And so, my friends, I just want to go and see my entrance. Some time back, James called me and told me that there was a man here who came and he was looking for us. He wanted to make for us the entrance to our place because the road was being improved. So when the road was being improved, it was very difficult after they had passed to come to my compound using a car. So they told James, I believe that your people have cars, and if they are going to come soon, they will not be able to access the home. So call them, I talk to them. So he talked to me and he told me that he needs to make the road accessible to my home, and there is some money that he needed me to send to him, that he was going to buy culverts and he needed 7 of them. So I consulted my better half and he said, oh, that's good if they want to make it. And he even told me that he was going to make it using his sand and other materials. So culvert costs 3,000 shillings and we sent for 7 of them. And he also told me that you can give us something small so that I can give my boys who are going to work here. So I sent the money. After sending the money, my friends, after 1 hour, I tried to call him to find out if he got the money. His phone went dead and went dead completely. For 2-3 days, I got alarmed and I reported. I told James, the person you invited at home to talk to us is a thief. You have better rush to the police station to go and report this. And he did. And when he went there, the police people told him that that was the third case that was being reported. That there are people who are going around cheating, identifying homes, and then they tell them that they want to make for them their passage accessible to their homes. So I was conned. I got so mad because I've always laughed at people who are conned. I always tell them, how can somebody, a stranger, just call you and then you send money like that? I was conned this time. Very unfortunate. But I thank God for my service provider. They have acted very fast. I don't want to call the name of the person because the case is under investigations, but I thank God for Safaricom. They have acted very, very fast. So my friends, harvesting time is here. Second harvest, of course. So I called some people to help. We had to cut the maize and put them in heaps for a while. Then now we remove them. So we removed them, and we have to also to carry them home. So I decided just to come and help these ladies. And there are also some two gentlemen here who told me that they had just killed a snake here. Ooh, there is nothing I am afraid of like snake. So when I heard that, I told them, okay, let me take the maize home and I leave you here. I'm not going to be around where there's a snake. They even told me, come, we show you where we threw it. I said, I don't want to see a snake this morning. So I left them. So I decided to take maize because, we just transport them manually. We use buckets, we use baskets, and then we take them home where they are aired. Then after that, we will remove them from maize cob. So that is what I am doing now. This reminds me of many, many years when we used to do this with my mom in the garden. We used to do exactly like this. Things have not changed. So I have taken the smallest basket that I can carry. That is what I am now taking home, as you can see. So after this, after removing them, we will only wait for a month. Then we start in January. We will start preparing for our first planting season, which is between February and March, but the preparations start around January. So I have brought my maize. I am going to put it where they have been putting them. Actually, they started this job yesterday. Today is the second day, and I believe it is going to be over. So there is a place we are prepared where we pour them. The sun is not much, but we just have to air them outside here. Then we will remove them from the maize cob, and we are done. We put them in sacks and eat them slowly by slowly. Here is a cock I have here. He is really having it nice because the food is just at his fingertips, the maize. So after that, I have to prepare the compound, my friends. My people are coming. It has to be clean. The grass has grown a bit. So that is what I'm doing, lawn mowing. I want to make sure that the place cannot hide any insects because the children will just play around here. more so snake that I fear seeing, and also snails. I also don't like snails. There are a lot now that it is raining. I don't like snails too. So I just want to put the grass down that I'm able to see them when they are crawling. Yes, that is what I'm doing, my friends. I just want to thank you again so much for hanging out with me always. I always meet people. I met a friend of mine. I call her friend because when she saw me, she was very excited. She asked me, "Are you 60+life?" I always think that I'd look very different when I am walking in the streets because I always shoot my videos with a headscarf. And when you tie your head and when you don't, you should really look different. But I don't know, somehow people recognize me and they tell me that you just look the same. In fact, you don't look different at all, at all, at all, at all. It's very interesting. And I get very shy because I always don't like being recognized outside there. That was not my intention. But anyway, if you see me, I have gathered courage. You can just say hi. So I have done lawn mowing, my friends. I just have to clean this grass. I have my stepmother-in-law. She told me that if I cut the grass, I don't throw it away. She wants to use them to feed her cow. So I will keep them for her so that she can come and just pick them for her cows. They are very precious. As it is always said, one man's meat is another's poison. Me, I want to throw them away. Actually, I want to go and burn them. But to her, grass is such a precious commodity. But I'll take some and just use them for my flowers, mulching, so that they can grow. In the next few weeks, it is going to be very, very dry, and there's not going to be rain. So this one is going to be very, very helpful. So please let me know where you are watching me from. As for me now, I am at home. At home is not far from Kisumu. It is more so near Oyugis town in Homa Bay County. A very beautiful place. I have cut the grass so clean that James baby decided just to crawl here. He's really enjoying the softness. I'm done, my friends. I just want to go into the house and look for something to bite. I told James' wife just before the maize got dry to take some to boil and keep for me in the deep freezer. And I was looking forward to that so much. And here they are. As you can see, even the vegetables, they are just full here. That is what we are going to enjoy during Christmas. And so I want to just to reboil it so that it is hot. And then that is going to be my breakfast after a thorough job. So instead of working at Parklands, I have done my exercise here. Thank you so much, my friends, again. I love you all. If you are traveling, if you are going for a holiday somewhere, may God bless you and give you journey mercies. As for me, I am here and I will wait for my family members to come. Meanwhile, I have to make sure that everything is in place and well arranged so that when they come find mommy at home. As for now, let me say bye-bye.